Hello, good morning. Happiest of birthdays to the April 25 babies out there. We're going to pull a card today and see what messages are coming up for those of you drawn to this video for the next 24 hours, whenever you happen to see this video, whether you see it when I post it or you see it a week from now, or you live somewhere in the world where it's a different date than where it is for me. So we're setting the intention here for the next 24 hours. And the card that's coming up is the King of Wands. Okay, we're going to move you all just a little bit closer here. I love the King of Wands in this deck because I love the facial expression. I just feel like whoever drew this King of Wands really understands the King of Wands because it's very powerful. Like it's somebody you don't want to mess with, but there's also warmth and compassion and like kindness there, which I really love that this particular artist captures that because it's at the essence of the King of Wands, okay? And we're going to get into this here. Some of you may be stepping into King of Wands energy. Some of you may be encountering a King of Wands. Traditionally speaking, King of Wands is oftentimes seen as a fire sign person, so Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, and this would be a masculine fire sign person. However, you guys know I've always said this in the readings, when we start focusing on somebody's zodiac sign, it can get a little bit confusing because sometimes they show up as the moon sign, the rising sign, the Venus sign, and we don't always know that. We don't always know somebody's placements. So it could be saying that someone is coming into the situation emotionally, or somebody is coming into the situation based on life path or based on romance, and we don't know because we don't know their placements. So that being said, you guys know that on my channel I like to focus how the cards are going to be about you and your development on your personal journey. So a lot of you may be stepping into this energy yourself, and stepping into or embracing masculine energy. We all have masculine and feminine energies. And some of you have heard me say the King of Wands was not born a king. The King of Wands, from what I read a really great background story about him, and I wish I could have noted who wrote it so I could give this person credit. But the way they described the character of the King of Wands was like someone who's born in an environment where there aren't opportunities, there aren't jobs, there isn't an economy, there isn't commerce, there really isn't a whole lot that somebody can aspire to or make a living. But yet he was able to look around at the community and see a need and fulfill that need and gain financial security, physical security, as a result, money, barter, however you want to look at it. And so the people were so impressed by this. They were like, wow, you're really good at solutions. You're really good at figuring out how to, get things moving here. We want you to be our king. So he rose to power. He wasn't born into power. He rose into power. And has a very philanthropic spirit, like he wants to help others. He's moved with compassion. He'll see somebody and be like, wow, that person really reminds me of me when I was their age, or like, this is someone who wants to help you. This is someone who has compassion for you. This is someone who's capable of seeing your gifts and your talents and your abilities and figuring out how to help you put that to use and not try to change you or make you into something else. So some of you maybe are coming into being your own King of Wands, and you're seeing this and you're realizing this. Some of you may be encountering a King of Wands. I do feel that if you are a Sagittarius or a Scorpio, and this is just coming into me from spirit, this isn't from anything based on the astrology of the card. But spirit is giving me a feeling or a sense that if you are a Sagittarius or a Scorpio, even if you are female and identify very much as female, you may be stepping into this energy because there is some kind of come up coming in for you, and you are feeling the desire to like uh, pay it forward, or to be able to kind of help somebody else, or help for some of you it could be like in your community. You might be wanting to reach out and help people in your community or give back to your community. And for some of you it could be that you're seeing someone and you're like, you know what, this person has a lot of potential. They're really struggling in the whole rat race thing, or excuse me, they have the right idea here about, like, you know, trying to start a business or do something creative, but like you're just seeing a way where they could make it a lot easier on themselves, not changing them, like not coming in and saying you need to go and do this job or you need to do that job, or oh, you know what, I noticed you're painting farmhouses and you need to stop painting farmhouses and you need to start painting the ocean. Like not like that, like you're not coming in and changing the person, but some of you may be taking someone under your wing and like kind of helping them with the business aspect of it, or like how to expand or how to grow, or where to, you know, put themselves to be seen. Okay, if you are Sagittarius or Scorpio, I feel some of you are going to be a massive blessing in somebody's life. Okay, and I know some people don't like to hear that because they're like, what about my blessing? What about me? I'm tired of being a blessing for other people. I hear you guys. Believe me, I hear you. And I know what that feels like. But I can promise you this. I make you this promise. You do not bless others without blessings coming your way. Now, sometimes the blessings might not be the things you're wanting. You're like, okay, Spirit, bless me and give me a brand new house or a brand new car. Okay, Spirit, bless me and give me a husband or give me a wife, or, you know, whatever it might be. You might not get that thing, not right away anyway, but you will have other blessings that you didn't realize that you needed, and you will be so happy for having that. And for me, you guys are a part of that. I never dreamed of doing YouTube. I never dreamed of doing tarot as like full-time work, but it's been such a beautiful blessing in my life that I'm grateful for, right? Even though I'm not famous, even though a lot of the bigger channels want to steal my jokes and steal my stuff and get the credit for it, and you know, I see it all the time, but the interaction that I get to have with you guys, and the fact that I get to share the messages with you, and seeing a lot of your stories and seeing a lot of the things a lot of you have come out of over the years reading for you has been such a blessing. And you will have blessings coming your way, right? Whether it's getting you to a more stable living situation or helping you figure out how you're going to support yourself financially. I've struggled. God, believe me, I've struggled. You know, so these are things that blessings will come in, and I know that there's certain things that you want in your life that it's like it's that shiny, glittery thing that you're like, oh my gosh, I just want this so bad, and it feels so far away, and eventually, you know, God willing, you will have that blessing come your way, right? But in the meantime, there's other things that need to come in first. So trust it. Don't be like the Four of Cups guy where you're getting a blessing. You're like, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. You know, I asked for sparkling water. Get that cup away from me, right? Meanwhile, there could be something in there very good, right? You know, don't get hung up on that. Just trust what's coming in is something that's going to be good for you and lead you to the bigger blessings. Okay, so some of you are stepping into King of Wands energy. Some of you are manifesting King of Wands. And you know what, like as I'm looking at this, it's so funny because even though I know it's the King of Wands, it almost feels like the Chariot card to me. Like, let me know in the comments, do any of you look at that and feel like it could almost be the Chariot card? Like a very fancy Chariot card, but there's like a Chariot element to it, and you guys all know what I say about the Chariot card. It makes me think of the quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson when he said, once we make a decision, the universe conspires to make it happen. And sometimes we get so hung up on, you know, okay, I don't know what to do. Do I want this? Do I want this? Do I want that? Do I want that? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We're in that Seven of Cups energy. And we're like, okay, okay, universe, okay, angels, open the door you want me to go through, right? Hand me the cup you want me to have. But when the Chariot card comes up in a reading, that tells me that this is a situation of free will. This is something that your life lesson right now is to learn to exercise your free will and to learn to create. So in this situation in your life, your angels and guides don't have the permission to alter the outcome, or to alter your decision, or to influence your decision. In this instance, your angels are not allowed to choose the door, because this is a free will situation and you have to exercise your free will. But once you make the decision and once you choose, this is what I want, your angels and guides will support you and see you through to success. But you have to choose the path. So some of you are like, I want this King of Wands, Amethyst. Where is he? I need this King of Wands. You have to decide. You have to choose. What is it that you're going to do? And once you choose the path, all that you need to make it happen will come in. It will align. Okay? It will align. It will come in. But you need to make the decision that, okay, universe, okay, angels, okay, guides, this is what I want to do with my life, or this is what I want to focus on, or this is how I want to grow, or this is something I want to create or put out into the world. One more thing I will say about that. You got to leave ego out of it. If you're putting something out into the world, or if you're creating because you want to be famous, or because you want glory, there's gonna be a lot of lessons along the way. You may or may not manifest fame, but I think the majority of people who are coming from an ego place, it doesn't work out. And because a lot of it is your guides are trying to teach you that whatever you think you're gonna have when you're famous, you already have it now. You don't need to be famous for it. Your worth, your value, your talent, your identity, you were born into this world with that. It doesn't change based on your income or your job title, or how many followers or likes or views you have. It whether you're homeless or living in a mansion or a janitor or an astrophysicist, it doesn't matter. Your identity, your value, your worth never changes. We're all equal in that way. We're all equal in that way. And somebody's title or income or level of popularity doesn't make them worth more, you or I. Okay, so if you are choosing a path and you're saying, Spirit, this is what I want to do with my life, this is what I want to create, you have to go into it with a pure heart. You have to go into it with a sincere heart and with joy. Do all things in joy, and they will flourish and they will prosper. Okay? And for many of you, that King of Wands will appear. And some of you have already been doing that, and you get to be King of Wands for somebody else. Okay? Be sure to check out the weekly forecasts if you haven't already. I have those linked in the description of this video. If you would like to schedule a private reading with me, there's a link in the description of the video that will take you to calendly.com/amethystangelite, and you can schedule a private reading with me there. I do also just want to ask a quick question for those of you who are still watching, my diehards who are still here, who haven't left, about the tarot workshop I'm doing in Phoenix. A lot of you have been commenting saying, I would much prefer you do something virtual, that you do something online. So I am really seriously considering this, and I'm considering refunding people who've already booked the workshop, because so far it's not a very big crowd. I'm not going to lie to you. Most of you have been writing me and saying either please come to New York or please come to Canada, or people are like please just do it online. So a lot of people are expressing interest but can't make it to Phoenix. And if I do it in Phoenix, it's going to be a very tiny group, which I don't mind doing. But like my thinking was, I thought it might be easier for people to do it in person. I like to do things in person. I like to, have my teacher in front of me and be in the same room, and it's just kind of like my brain is a little weird. I just learn better that way than like watching a video or doing something online. And so I don't know, I thought people might like that. But let me know, those of you, is there anybody who's like, no, I'm gonna go to Phoenix, I'm just not ready right now to book, or I'm waiting for my tax refund, or I'm waiting for time off to get approved? Or let me know, like comment or email me, let me know, no, I'm gonna go to Phoenix, I just haven't been able to book yet. Otherwise, I the majority of you seem to want something online. I'm sorry, Max is huffing and puffing. I'm annoying him. I'm talking too much. Babush, Mama talk too much. He's not happy with me right now. He wants me to shut up. But I would encourage you all to just let me know, give me that feedback. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. And don't forget to check out the weekly forecasts if you haven't already. Alrighty, my dears. Bye.